We are not going to make the same mistake twice today. That's for sure. Hello, everybody. All right. What is up, everybody? My name is Peach today. I hope you all are having a fantastic evening. I should turn some lights in my room, shouldn't I? It is New Year's Eve. And now I might not be expecting many people to be out there. But for those people that aren't doing anything this New Year's, welcome. Welcome. Just getting my last couple things sorted. Hello. Right, and in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Howdy, it's me. Oh, my hair looks even more awful than what it did earlier. How's everybody doing today? This camera's also a little bit too far that way. There we go. Right, to those that weren't here earlier on today, we do have a couple new things on the stream. We've got there and there. This is very weird to orientate myself because of the angle of the camera. But yeah, as you can see, we've got our little now playing widget over there, and we've got our little chat widget over here. So yeah, but other than that, we're back playing some, not for broadcast. Twitter's telling me there's an ad break coming up. Ugh. Trivial things. Such trivial things. I still wonder why the snooze thing is still there. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like something's missing that's stopping it from... Don't know what though. Doesn't make any sense to me. Whatever. I don't like the fact that the snooze thing is there, but I don't have control over that, so you know. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. All right, let's turn on this music and let us get started into this game.
But now you start to see
In 3, 2, 1, boom.
it never enough.
Alright, yeah, so this is a very weird game. Those that weren't here earlier, what ended up happening was we started learning how to do broadcasting in this game. A very weird thing saying somebody who's currently streaming and whose job is about broadcasting, but it'd be like that sometimes. So there were a couple of buttons and stuff that we had to do, like playing the right adverts and like making sure that we're looking at the right people at the right time, fixing some interference stuff, bleeping. Oh my god, the censorship. Doing censorship was the most stressful thing until it wasn't. Then there was something that was even more stressful. Can't remember what it was, and I'm afraid. Anyways, so we also learned that our name is Alex in this. You know, everyone's name is flipping Alex everywhere. I know so many Alexes now at this point. It's kind of crazy. And then we had our, what was it? Was it our brother-in-law that came around trying to ask for our passport to flee the country? I don't know what the hell was going on there. However, it should be fixed now. So, that being said, let us go back into the campaign. I assume we're going to be back in our little house that we were in. So let's see where we go. We were on day 8, I think. So now we're on day 15, a late night. You arrive home after another long shift to find a note waiting for you on the countertop. You recognize Sam's hurried scrawl. Chris has been evicted for not paying rent. You know where this is headed. Sam's gone to pick up Chris's stuff from the street. Don't wait up, underlined twice. So this is your fault now, is it? You sulkily press play on the cheap horror film you were going to watch together. It used to absolutely terrify you as a kid, but always makes the two of you laugh. It's not the same without Sam, but you still chuckle to yourself occasionally. Just as you get to the good bit, the part where Candy decides to investigate alone, your 14-year-old son interrupts. He wants to go to a friend's house. He looks at you in a way only a child can, pleading, but somehow defiant. I can either let him go as long as he promises, so let him go curfew, or you tell him no, he's not allowed out this late on a school night. You know what? No, you can go to your friend. It's okay. I feel you on that one. Clearly surprised, he practically races out the door. You doze off in front of the movie, waiting up for his return. You start awake to the sound of the TV static. It's gone midnight and there's no sign of Charlie or Sam. It's a school night and he promised, so you go over there and march him home. You're tired in a bad mood, you trust Charlie, he'll be home soon. That's a difficult one. That's really a difficult one. Care about my son. Arriving at the friend's house, you find your son, who miraculously notices the time when he sees you. He may think you were born yesterday, but at least he apologizes. That's something. You recognize that cheeky, mischievous look. You can't help but let him off this time. Day 48, a tight Christmas. Oh my goodness. At least I still have my job. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. Good to see it's not only subs again, so subs only again. Shut up, Darren. Shut up. Shut up. I've learned from my mistakes. I've learned from my mistakes. And while we wait for the advert, I'm gonna hold off on this screen. During this time, you can go grab yourself some water, grab yourself a bite to eat. Those that can hear me. You have your food already? What do you mean? Yeah, me too. I had dinner just before I started streaming. You just got finished with the braai? Nice, 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 nice. Alright, the advert should be up now, I think. Ad break is finished. Okay, cool. So, with that out of the way, the snow is set up on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You don't always have a soft spot for Christmas. You're sitting at the head of the table now. Your dad's place. Oh. It's been a tense afternoon. Everyone can feel it. It's the first time you've seen Chris since you refused to part with your passport. It's a big change for Sam. The two siblings used to be inseparable. Christmas is usually such a nice time of the year. So is Chris staying with us now? The clatter of cutlery is all that can be heard as Chris stares pointedly at you. Are you having a nice Christmas, Grandma? You make a toast, or you stay silent? Ooh, what to do, what to do, what to do? I think... Well, clearly Grandma's there, so I've got to ask Grandma. Your mother stares vacantly at you, confused. She comes back to herself with a start of recognition. Yes, thank you, Alex. It's lovely, she murmurs. It's been happening more and more lately. Oh no. The clatter of cutlery is all that can be heard as Chris stares pointedly. Oh, we're back to this again. Okay, well, I'm going to stay silent for a little bit. Chris knocks back a fourth glass of wine a little too violently. See, Sam? Can't even look me in the eyes after what happened. Your daughter looks up confused. What do you mean? What happened? She asks quietly. Sam tries to interject. Let's not get into it now, but Chris continues forcefully. No, I think we should hear it. Well, Susie, Alex here. This is my house. This is my house, and it's me at the head of the table. You're at my house for Christmas. We're not doing this. No. Chris turns away from you, taking some frustration out on a cheap cut of roast chicken. Your daughter Susie sees the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me? You chuckle. This sounds familiar. I'm not going to like this, am I? Joke. Susie rolls her eyes. You know me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year. She begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you helped me with the money. She's interrupted by Chris, who makes snort. I wouldn't hold your breath, Susie. Not known for your generosity, are you, Alex? I'm just gonna ignore him. Not gonna instigate him. Just gonna ignore. We'll see so many parts of the world and learn so much about other cultures, Susie gushes. You sigh and lower your voice. You know money is really tight right now. That Grandma's staying here. You just don't have that kind of money, Suze. We just don't have that kind of... Oh, yeah. But please, Harriet's parents are helping her. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but in the top left-hand corner of my screen very clearly says that I'm broke ass poor. So... I wish we could afford it, but we can't. What? You promised? She looks from the face of one parent to the other and opens her mouth to speak. Instead, she lets out a frustrated shriek and buries her head in her hands. Chris starts to applaud. No. Chris, get the fuck out. Get out. Get out of my house. And the parent of the year award goes to... No. Shut your ass mouth with that. No. Chris starts a sarcastic drummer on the table. You look to Sam for support, but none is forthcoming. Pay no attention ensues. Chris goes on. Alex has no time for their family, isn't that right? You can't bring yourself... How am I supposed to just make money appear out of thin air? It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. It doesn't. Pathetic. Charlie excuses himself awkwardly as you start to clear the plates in silence. Have you had a nice birthday, Pat? Your mother chimes in cheerfully. Merry fucking Christmas. Wrong day. Wrong name. Wow. Don't pay for your daughter. I don't know how I was supposed to pay for it. I don't have the money to pay for it. I feel like I made some controversial decisions there. Oh, okay, we're back to story again. You're leafing through the pile of accumulated posts. Each new bill... Just get them... Yeah, no, shut up, Taryn. I don't want to hear it. Each new bill puts... Make it appear, yeah. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the Till Advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, thank you for sending us your passports for approval. We can now confirm their receipt and validation for the new Atherton Wealth Redemption Scheme. See, if I didn't have my passport, this could have made problems. Did I say Winton? Or are you just saying Winton? Hello, Pele. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you're just saying Winton. You've been on a browsing spree? What have you been on a browsing spree for? Of random LFG raids. Oh, yeah? Hey, Peanut, welcome to the stream. Finally caught my stream. I mean, look, it helps considering the fact that I'm actually streaming. You know, last time I streamed was in September. Let's say I'm really happy about our clan. Yes, no, I couldn't be happier about our clan because there's no chance I can LFG with the stuff I've seen. Also, apparently I have a cut on my finger that I did not know about. Lovely. Oh, that is quite unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate indeed. I haven't seen a single smooth sailing run. LFG raids are an experience. I've done two or three LFGs in my past. Back in 2019. I will never do one again. Four hours in totems. Totems! Totems.
Hey.
Hello, Craig. Welcome to the stream. LFG Leviathan was interesting. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Considering the experience I had on Titans, we were lined up for a long one. But in-game LFG sadly seems even more bad. That's because in-game LFG is probably people that are even more either newer to the game or more incompetent. Because at least people that are doing LFGs through like Discord, you know, surely they're going that extra mile, so you would kind of expect them to be a little bit more knowledgeable. LFG Last Wish wasn't too bad. I would hope for a raid that has been around since 2018 that it wouldn't be too bad, you know. Usually players who knew about the LFG side had at least a tad more understanding about the game, yeah. Still have this dark urge of trying it out. I mean, look, try one. No, Pele, look, you don't hate yourself because you're not playing Trials. If you were playing Trials, then you hate yourself. You have to explain how second counter works in Last Wish. They didn't remember. They didn't remember. That is hilarious. I mean, look, if you don't know, if you don't want to explain, don't explain. You know, if there's a problem in the LFG and no one knows how to do something, you can try and say it, but otherwise just flipping leave. Like, I wouldn't bother if I get to that point. Okay. As such, it's our pleasure to enclose you with to enclose a check, which we hope you will see as a symbol not only of our gratitude to you, but of our unwavering commitment to creating a society free of inequality. The throbbing of your fresh, speed-induced paper cut is the only reason you can believe you're awake. A check, and a sizable one at that. Maybe I should have gotten... Speaking of money coming out of thin air, here's a flipping check that I just got. This was right, advance already distributing wealth. We will continue to strive for the betterment of this nation and its people. Forwards together, Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. The weight of your financial burdens lessens slightly. It's a bliss. Make me after hundreds of clothes. Yeah. See, Peter told you. Go away. Let me just scroll up quickly. Craig, what is this? Can I use do for our raids? Craig? What does that mean? Can I use do for our raids? I'm scared to do Vulgar because I feel like I'm going to Malta hard, yeah. Yeah. Do that for our raids. Oh. Avoid explaining. I mean, look, Craig, at this point, you shouldn't have to explain any of the mechanics in the raids anymore. Like, and until we get another person, like, yeah. Even then, there's so many other people that can explain at this point. It's kind of just like, whatever. No, no, Peach, you forget. I do forget. Oh. Yeah, you're calling him out here right on the stream. Holy. That's brutal. Don't worry, we have Alex trying to explain you wanted or not if we had a single wipe. That is true. That is true. Oh, they hated him for this, for he spoke the truth. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move on with this story quickly. I feel like I'm about to go back to work again. Am I about to go back to work? Day 72, a long weekend? Nope, doesn't look like it. Unless I'm working on a long weekend. Why are you so spicy on New Year's? Dev, you brought it up! You brought it up. Why does the zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. You've been looking forward to it for ages, finally getting some time alone together where you can forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work, just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. The zip finally gives up the battle and you drag the bulging suitcase down the stairs. The answering machine is blinking on the hall table. Why the hell do we have an answering machine? Must be all that Bry Spice I used. I'm just mean, it doesn't change anything. He's very spicy, dude. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Boss Bozeman. I'm calling to inform you that you'll be required to work this weekend. Well, I guess I'm not going away this weekend. Some information has come to light concerning the rising tensions between our nation and foreign powers, and the national nightly news team will be working round the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I will expect your attendance tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Shock turns sunrise and then fear. Sam comes downstairs brimming with excitement. Kissing you, they grab the car keys from the dish and start to load your bags into the back. Ignore the message you need this weekend. Apologize profusely to your spouse, but you should really go into current wealth, holiday time. No. Fam. If I have PTO, right? If this is my PTO, I get this weekend off. You can't just tell me, oh yeah, you have to go. I don't care. Get fucking Dave to do it. Dave can go do it. I'm ignoring the message. I'm so fucked. I am so fucked. Also, Peach, what are you playing? This game is called Not For Broadcast. It's a game where you're managing a TV broadcast. So I'm broadcasting to you, me broadcasting a TV broadcast in the game. And it's apparently me probably about to get fired, yeah, like Dev said. But this is like the little story elements, but in the middle of it. Because apparently I come home to a wife and kids and an uncle who wants to, or a brother-in-law who wants to steal my passport. So, yeah, you know. A broadcast within a broadcast, yeah. Oh, no, not times 3. It's just twice. Message deleted. What was that? Comes a voice from behind you. Nothing important. You reply as you put on your coat, adrenaline coursing through your body, grabbing Sam around the waist. You practically slam the front door. You might as well enjoy your time off. You're going to pay for it on Monday. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. When you get to work Monday morning, you get some sour looks from your exhausted colleague. The note sits waiting for you. The immaculate script is blood red. I am very disappointed, Winston. Was it worth it? Am I fired? Considering the amount of days that have passed, I assume I have a permission slip. Current world, sometimes splurging. Your son Charlie hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping the benefits of cooperation? Join the advanced go-getters today. Forwards together. Do you even work in this game? I mean, I've been wanting to. This doesn't sound like the youth club. Oh, then again, I did just say no and went to my weekend away, you know. So Charlie grabs the flyer from you and thrusts the form into your hand, so I can walk there straight from school. And Charlie grabs the flyer from you and thrusts the form into your hand, so I can walk there straight from school, and Ben's sister can drop us home afterwards, so you won't have to do anything. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Your son is thrilled. Told me to see him so passionate about becoming an active part of the community. This can only be a good thing. True. How many days are going to pass? 3. A free ticket. Can I just go to work? I want to do the actual game part of the game. Oh, dear Lord. Day 101, a free ticket. Some guys at work gave them to me. They can't go. Sam stands in front of you, brandishing 2 tickets. You see the title in bold letters? Alan James is right in front of you. No, not Alan James again. Not him again. No. I'm really unsure. What do you think? Shall we go? Free tickets are free tickets. He's a character and it'll be hilarious if nothing else. I don't think so. This guy's doing that job. No, Dev. We don't like Alan James. We want him to go away. We want him to footsack. But whatever. Free tickets are free tickets. Everything is will be entertaining. The show is entertaining, but much less funny than you thought. He's a powerful public speaker, and something about it sticks in your mind. Lying in bed at night, wide awake long after Sam's breathing turns heavy, it hits you. It was the crowd. Not laughing, but roaring. Stay neutral. After a particularly long day at work, you come home to find the post sorts into piles. as Sam has taken to doing recently. Most of it is the usual rubbish, but a letter with the increasing familiar advanced logo and urgent respond immediately plastered on the front in a correspondingly urgent red font grabs your attention. Oh dear. Best to get over with. It feels like it, yeah. Although I assume I've been working this entire time, just not actually playing the game. Dear Winston residents, this letter is to inform you that the advanced government has taken another step towards in our fight for equality by nationalizing the largest private corporation and redistributing their resources among the citizens of this great country. The Partnership Bonds program ensures the wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions chosen by Advance for consistent high performance and financial security. Please note, all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Oh, I have to select one of these. Eye of the Beholder, Incorporated. Whether it's cosmetics, clothing, or culture, we see the beauty in all our customers. Neil's Deals Limited. It's always a steal from Crazy Neil. And Pleasure Corp. Our business is your pleasure, from sport to travel, even just some you time. You can't say pleasure without leisure. Okay, Peach, biggest L and W from Destiny this year. Biggest L this year? Lightfall. So many problems inherently into the expansion. Biggest W. See, look, there were a couple good moments. The dungeons have been really good this year, right? They've been very well received, even though Ghost of the Deep is a bit buggy. I still feel like these 2 dungeons have been extremely well received. So that's a definite W. Crota Day 1 was also a massive W. I do agree with you there, Craig, because they took a raid that everybody was like, oh, dungeon, and then they made it into a raid, and it was taken one for the books. And Day 1 Crota was also very, very good. I think just Crota in general is a good raid. And then this season with Riven's Lair is also, it's a step in the right direction in terms of like seasonal activities. I think it's going to be the Warlord's Ruin for release for me. I'm going to be boring into the biggest W are probably quality of life updates. We got that, or Crota indeed. Crota one's great, too bad we got fucked. Biggest Ulm, probably Lightful Story, yeah. If not Lightfall Story, then Season of Defiance. Straight up. Biggest L was Ron. You see, I disagree. I disagree on the premise that it is still useful to have some lower tier raids in the game. Not every raid has to be an experience that is... Sure, a Day 1 could have been a lot better. But the raid itself, functionally, I think is fine. Not every raid is going to be more difficult than the other. You should try solo it again sometime. Not about the difficulty, but the mechanics. I mean, the 2 go hand in hand sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. I feel like... Yeah, Ron could probably do with better mechanics. Considering you can solo it. Yeah, no, I wouldn't go as far as calling it at all. I'm neutral about it. Also, while we were doing this, I should have actually done this the entire time. Which one of these am I selecting? Am I selecting... which partnership? Am I selecting the Eye of the Beholder? Am I selecting Neil's Deals... Oh wait, hold on. Either Beholder... Inc. Gotta remember to do that. Neil's Deals Limited and Pleasure Corp. Which one am I selecting? Just while we're talking about all the Destiny stuff still. Was okay just the only raid where I prefer ad clearing instead of doing mechanics, including planning count. I've still never done the mechanics for Ron, and I really couldn't care less about doing them. Excluding the planets encounter. Yeah, the thing about the planet encounter is it's still weird, right? Because it feels like the planet encounter is so vastly different from everything else. I mean, the theories were that the planet encounter was basically pulled out of the raid from the final shape and shoved into this one. You know, that's what some people were theorizing, especially at the time. Which I can still definitely see it. Yeah, I still believe it too. And that Roost and Iteways was basically concocted just, you know, so that there was a raid that wasn't the final shape raid. There isn't even enough ads for ad clear, that's my issue. If a raid has half the fire team standing around AFK, nope. Planets encounter is a great area as well. And the rest of the raid was a planned dungeon for the final shape. Yeah, that's one of the... Yeah. I think there are some areas that are really nice, a really good chunk of ads, like the ad density in the third encounter and the ad density in the opening encounter are both relatively good, I would say. Day one, the ads in the Nezarec fight did also feel like they were quite... Obviously because they're tankier and everything, you know, the room felt a lot more ad dense, but now I do feel like I agree with you on that. Because honestly, those raid mechanics feel like dungeon mechanics instead of raid. Yeah, they do feel like dungeon mechanics. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be going with Eye of the Beholder Incorporated. Whether it's cosmetics, clothing, or culture, we see beauty in all of our customers. Thank you for making your selection. Please return this form using the envelope provided. You'll receive a report from your partnerships in 3 to 6 working months. It seems advance can't defeat the quagmire of governmental bureaucracy. The future of this nation is in partnership, forwards together. Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. How much influence could you have? I wonder. I wonder. How many days are we going forward here? How? I want to go to work, please. I'm going to work! I'm going to work. Hey, Craig, you can actually see what... Craig, you can actually see what the game looks like now. What if I just don't pick up the phone? What if I just stare at the phone? Do you think anything will happen? Peach getting fired the first day back. I want to know if something happens when I don't... Oh, look at the rain outside. Look at those clouds. It's live FNAF all over again. It's like FNAF. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, it is. Is that going to get hot or something? Okay, whatever.
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman.
Oh.
Your boss.
My boss.
While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully. But make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show. Pimp. My God, that looks nasty.
Oh, how's it going with Steve?
Why are men such pricks?
That one, eh?
Apparently he has a
Okay.
complicated relationship.
Oh.
No.
Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I talk to you.
You're probably just a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
I don't know who I'm starting on.
Slip out.
Pricks.
Am I starting in this person?
5, 4, 3.
I think I am.
Good evening.
No, I'm not. Fuck.
I'm Megan Wolf. Our main story.
No.
Punk rock.
No.
A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julius...
Oh my god, I've got to mix these two together.
I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings, could this be the daring first move of a silent resistance movement?
Good start. Shut up.
As we go into the future.
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg and Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering two possible options.
With two of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the
Oh, shit, I'm supposed to change between the two people.
Engineers to successfully fix their craft.
Oh my god.
Seem likely to
I'm forgetting already what I'm supposed to do.
ecosystem while they wait for rescue from above ground. I think I'll stick to risotto, Jeremy.
Bearing their opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand earlier today when this new protest group first presented themselves.
I'm still...
Seem amusing to us, but clearly this formerly overprivileged section of our society is not adjusting well to the new future. It's often too easy to forget that not every citizen is thriving under the vast.
Table for two. Johnny Hamsleeves and Tiffany Lamour were spotted having a private moment out at lunch today.
The popular couple have certainly been on a roller coaster since they started dating late last year, and this image is sure to place them firmly back in the tabloids.
Could we be on the verge of the biggest celebrity?
Okay. We're getting the hang of this now.
Andy Grizzlenuts McFridge married his longtime
Andy Grizzlenuts McFridge.
hands last year in a wrestling ring made entirely of cake.
Is this once celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sport?
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them,
It's Mr. Snugglehugs
CEO
disaster.
Sophia Remington today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came as quite a shock when it was revealed earlier today, though its critics are skeptical that the young CEO can fulfill her promises.
Described
Whoever wrote the script for this game.
the male contraceptive pill is heralding a sexual revolution. Its fans are
Who's having the tea? Yeah.
can finally take
No,
equal.
we're not talking about male contraceptive pills now.
But others have expressed concerns over its safety and side effects.
With that exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later,
And our very own Patrick Bannon coming to you live from the first annual Sports Board final.
you won't want to miss a second of tonight's National Nightly News.
Oh, shut. Gotta love the interference. Okay, we're squishing. Okay, we're not squishing anymore. Squishing again. I don't know when the fuck I'm supposed to change back.
First tonight, after the Christmas horror caused by Mr. Snugglehugs, we have an exclusive interview with one of the
Oh, it's not supposed to do that.
Poor
that way around.
7-year-old Timmy Tadlock, like so many of those affected by the Christmas bloodbath, has spent the last
Oh, I have an interview coming up. Okay.
undergoing a series of reconstructive facial surgeries.
Last week, joyfully, he spoke for the first time since the
I'm not ready to do the censorship.
night he talks to us.
Before we go to the interview, however, this station would like to issue a full and frank apology for any part we may have played in the tragedy. We should never have advertised Mr. Snugglehugs.
We advertised that, right?
The sheer scale of this tragedy, and now upwards of 8,000
8,000 casualties.
On behalf of the Nightly News team,
I got 8,000 people killed.
we will do better.
I got 8,000 people killed.
at the Tadlock family home.
Thank you, Megan. I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Tadlock and their 7-year-old son, Timothy. Thanks for spending time with us today.
Yes, well, you're bloody
Sorry, 7-year-old son.
at all.
Is that the dude in the bed?
Responsible. I mean, whose idea was this anyway?
It's all right. Wasn't your fault. As you can see, Megan, there's still a few open wounds here. I'll tread carefully. I'm going to speak to Timmy now. Hello, Timmy. Can you see me?
Mummy, who's that lady?
It's the lady from television, Timothy. She's going to ask you a few questions.
You be careful now, it upsets him to remember.
Don't worry, Mr. Tadlock. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer.
So focus on this interference right now.
Can you tell us what happened to you? You had just unwrapped Mr. Snugglehugs, hadn't you? Was he under the
Mr.
tree?
Snugglehugs.
Yes, I could smell him already. He smelled like love.
Ah, yes. That'll be
He smelled like love.
scented with hoof.
I was so excited. I ran up to my room.
Yeah, I got 8,000 people killed and I got this dude injured. Stop it with the interference. Oh my god.
Got in the way of Daddy's Porsche.
Bloody cat had a death wish.
And what did Mr. Snugglehug say to you?
He blinked his real action eyes and said, "You're my very best friend."
See? Who's his very best friend?
Snugglehug was here, and she can't be for just $89.99.
$89.99.
And then it's a general error.
Oh no, not General Error 41.
And is that
The writers must have been high.
And then
Oh, he's crying!
exploded.
He exploded?
Am I right in saying that one of his real action eyes is now permanently embedded in your cheek?
Yes. When I took him in at night, it glows through bandages. Staring at me.
Yeah, some of the
Look at the reaction of the report.
3 eyes. And Edward.
Timmy, 3 eyes!
It's too many eyes, Robin.
And with the glasses, that's 5. No, shut up with the interference, go away.
The darkness overtook you.
He looked at me with his one eye and laughed.
He laughed at you? You puzzle.
It sounds
Laughed as he
very
burned.
traumatic. Do you have nightmares?
Oh, right, that's quite
you?
enough of
Timmy?
you two coming in here with your camera, trying to make a buck out of our suffering. I won't have it.
Mr. Tangle, just a couple more questions. Timmy, do you think you will ever be what we can call
No, you've had your
normal
questions,
again?
and now look.
He'll never be normal again.
Cry with all 3 of his eyes.
Do you think your parents will ever really love you again?
Do you think your parents...
So there you have it, Megan. Just one of the many victims of an indescribable tragedy that has shaken our nation.
Thank you, Robin.
Questions to be answered.
This is great. This is great.
How will she turn this crisis around?
This is so good.
Jeremy, what are the warning signs a consumer should look at
Oh, shut right.
when they're spotting a dangerous toy?
Well, Megan, experts advise to always check for the new Advanced mark, which guarantee a level of safety and quality.
Yeah, can we just get a close-up on camera 3 here? So if we take a look at this National Nightly News mug, you should see the mark just on the base of it there.
In the wake of the scandal, the government were praised for their swift response in bringing in this set of stringent checks on new products.
It certainly is good to know that someone's watching out for our families. When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it. Stick around.
We'll be back after these messages. We'll be back.
Advert.
Oh, sorry, I'm bursting.
I almost forgot about the advert. I wasn't paying attention to the time.
Megan.
Yes.
I'm Tommy the Finger
Back, Jeremy. Women are coming.
legend. I've got it all. 4 world champions.
Let's find out what a sports board is.
A bidet and an enlarged prostate.
Alex, Bozeman, we're getting reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m.
Oh no!
See the fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
I have to try and avoid.
This can cause trouble starting to pee, and it can cause laundry-based trouble between you and your she-demon of an ex-wife.
No, David, it's not censor time. The censor is only audio. I need to choose the cameras that don't have the protesters on it. At least that's what I'm
Me and the doctor
assuming.
don't know, but I can tell you, as you get older, your body changes, and that's okay. If you're
Should I show them?
Yes, I understand that, but I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
But of course, you do. I've got one
is
hat,
easy,
fine.
it's quick.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's nothing wrong with your
Fingernail
vocal.
Harris.
Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
Check
Want to see
them.
us fry? Good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Okay, so who's actually doing the welcome?
Welcome back to the National...
It's Megan, okay.
I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new...
Yeah, this game was released last year.
...transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board.
Oh, it's a game. Okay.
That's right, Megan. You joined me live here for the final of the first annual Sports Board Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Eddie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the lanky hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending, it's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part.
Slapping ceremony.
Still going on. And, Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin. Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brain. Stupid. Eddie Striker. Eddie Striker. Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball. Using his arm to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from Harris. Back to Striker for shots number 3. All right. For shots number 3. All right. She's gone to sort of throwing it under her legs. Not bad if you ask me.
Don't know why you complain. To Harris.
Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Football. Move back.
I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope that round 2 treats him a bit better.
What is happening?
Of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends.
Oh god, they're changing sides.
And of course, now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense.
Why?
As that makes sense. Striker giving it large.
Second round, Striker to play. Harris.
Winter round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on the pitch. I apologise if we broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have slogans across her breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we...
I'm trying to avoid her.
As I said, we're going to get the situation...
Oh shit!
They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow. Because it's quite an eyesore, and women's bodies... Yeah, all right, great. Okay, so back into round 2 now, and Harris absolutely determined to close that massive gap. Eddie Striker. Eddie Striker. No, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever. No, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever. Harris. Harris. And was that a fitted thumb screw? We haven't seen that since the heats. What a brilliant move. What?
What is
going on? Striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound.
The ground sound? Why are they lying on the ground?
Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping.
What are they doing?
The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, always said that. And after all, it is a game of 2 halves, 4 rounds and 7 subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show. Sponsored by Remington Smith.
On my whistle, on my whistle.
Nice piece of music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protester loose on the court here. We can only apologise for that.
Oh dear God, we're doing here with the...
Shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see.
Okay, where is he going? He's gonna... Going there. We're gonna avoid it.
Thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it. And the bucket has been knocked over.
Don't go to 4. Don't go to 4. They knocked the bucket over. Oh no.
Taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television. And out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
Okay, he's gone.
Boy cannot be in the final pose. Boy cannot be in the final pose.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these 2 players' heads.
Yeah, I would love to know what's going on in these 2 players' heads too.
Thank you, thank you.
Not bad. So that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on there. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. Am I right, ladies? God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. Am I right, ladies? Tommy Harris. Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because of course if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket. Back to striker.
That doesn't make any sense.
And striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course perhaps... And yes, Harris has counted with a tiny bell. That is wonderful.
He's counted with the tiny bell.
Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted. What a mud. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Harris received possession now.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. So,
Getting it into the bucket is bad. Yeah, by the looks of it.
Tommy Harris. Tommy Harris. That's all right. That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact, a caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh.
I want to do this.
And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, like...
Oh, shit! No! Fuck! No!
I mean, sort of breasts and genitals for all to see. I mean, there's only so much you can do. They're sort of everywhere.
No! Shut! Shut! On both of them! They're on both screens!
Because these protesters are hoping we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. What's going on here? Yes. We want our money. Yes, very good. Take them away. Bloody wasters. Absolute wasters.
I got them on the screen so many times. No, go away. Go away, go away, go away.
Oh, jog on. It's an absolute bloody... Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round. And of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a mime round. Who could believe it?
A mime round?
Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go in there at this point. Really high-level play here from 2 absolute juggernauts of the sport.
Hold.
The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hands. Interesting, juggling it around.
Taking the piss.
And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's and she spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on.
Illegal spit.
From striker. But she's in it to win it.
These are real actors as well. I can just imagine what's going on in their head.
Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef. Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef. And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's throwing it, and the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic, there we go, Jeremy, that is...
The imaginary banana ball landed in the bin.
Face tonight. What a lump. We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please. And the winner.
I have to get ready to change it to... Where Texas would have taken, yeah.
Sports Board Championship is...
Once again, a win for everyone, including me as my 15th win in the Sports Board Championship. I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals, their 6th and 7th respectively.
Oh? What the shit's going on? What's going on?
Looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all that's left to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Patrick Bannon had an extraordinary...
So the stuff here behind me was like electrocuting, and then I pressed it and everything kind of blew up.
I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages. That's coming up.
1 minute back.
Fucking microphone shocked me.
What?
The fucking microphone shocked.
Just shocked me.
Guess the bookies hated the end result. Honestly, I've got no clue.
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
Mike's not trying to
You're
kill.
unshockable.
I'm immune to your cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
Bozeman again. Just heard from the chaps in maintenance that this storm is causing the odd power surge, and some of your controls might be a bit, dangerous. Now, I know you're tough, and you can take the odd shock for the sake of a perfect news broadcast, but too many in quick succession can stop the old ticker. I'm sure you'll make the right decisions. Bozeman out.
Well, several,
I'm gonna press every single one. Okay, I can't press that one.
See you again.
Miss Wolf, your star seems to be in the ascendant.
It's a great time to be alive.
You're bloody right. Peter Clement.
Megan Wolf.
Man, but that's a
She's tougher than she looks.
I wonder how many I can press.
Am I here?
Here, with Mr. Clement on your left.
Right you are, pet.
You'll see.
10 seconds.
Oh, and I can press that.
Have you had a little accident?
She's a cow.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in titles. It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know, whinges.
People who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new...
That was the wildest game of what I've ever seen.
As my old mum used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know how to be happy.
We're working hard to reach these people.
Okay, I got the
angry
the
about
meat.
and how we can help. The door to my government is always open.
Someone's dripping on me.
But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to make, but they were being surprisingly secretive about it.
Let me ask you a question, Megan.
Okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
It's death, Pet. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured death?
That'd be a vote winner. Yeah, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
Sports board one.
Less pain.
I'd love to actually look up the rules for sports board if it's posted somewhere.
Which is me close-up camera there. When I was 13, my mum came and got me from school. He had to go to the hospital. My granddad, he'd collapsed that morning. So we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. He were all frail and pale. I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me, Peter, he said, it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope, 3 days later we were back on. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football.
Oh, fuck. Shit. I looked at your message, Dev.
Awful. They were awful for us, and this...
I couldn't censor in time.
It were awful for him. He could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away. And he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't.
I wonder if you can die. Probably.
It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for by the government. So even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity, when they choose.
And that choice is important. This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they've run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
5, 6, 7.
Just giving me electric shock.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I think it's from my asshole.
Oh, we're still on the air, Peter.
No, yes. Sorry. My apologies. Oh.
Are you not worried that this is to abuse?
In what way?
That face.
Can I get a little bit of help?
That the older generation might feel somewhat.
That one was massive. Right, no.
Oh.
Sorry, that the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final
This is great.
gourmet food,
Oh, whoops! You changed cameras.
luxury spas, and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of. With a rusty.
Please watch your language.
Go get yourself sorted out. We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan, we're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you so much for being here. Jeremy.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations.
Oh my god.
Final. We'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name is Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night.
And we're out. Good job, everybody.
So they just.
Wait, have I died? Did I die?
Anyway, this could be a good thing.
It's my nephew, so we transitioned.
Am I dead? What the heck? Why was I? This game somehow gets wilder by the minute. Dude, this game is something. And honestly, I'm all here for it because holy shit, it's amazing. B, I got a D in the middle sequence. All offensive words were censored. I missed one, but apparently all were fine. An interference-free show grade. An exceedingly poor edit. You received your full wages. I'm well off. My shares are doing crap. Oh no. Anyways, Kevin, I need to go back and watch this. I need to watch
Time
this.
for a brief look at what's coming up later tonight.
The little middle section.
At 6:30, it's a brief history of Sports Board, where Patrick Bannon will be taking a look at the surprise.
Oh shit.
We join Jeremy.
Okay, that eject button actually works.
Time for a brief look at what's coming up later tonight on Channel 1. At 6:30, it's a brief history of Sports Board, where Patrick Bannon will be taking a look at the surprise.
I want to see what I accidentally got on broadcast for the sports board. Okay, so the advert. Oh, we have the interview. Where's my 8 times? No, fam, we're on time 16. Okay, here's the second advert. Okay, so now we're going to the last section. Or the second segment.
Looking to the Prime Minister.
That's right, Megan. You join me live here for the final, the first annual.
Okay, I need to rewatch this back. I'm gonna watch it.
Still going on.
Nothing.
First striker, of course, first to start. She won the trivia round earlier on by some margin.
D-Robe,
Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brains. Stupid. Eddie Striker. Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from Harris. Back to Striker.
How could they have possibly done this without like laughing? I love the flags in the background. Okay, I just want to see who the.
I'm sure we're going to take cast any of that stuff. Striker giving it large.
Okay, this is where the.
We're into round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streaker on the pitch. I apologise if we broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have slogans across her breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we broadcast any of that. As I said, we're going to get the situation.
Oh, there we go.
They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow because it's quite an eyesore. And women's body, yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back into round 2 now.
There we go. Okay, they're gone. Okay, then I want to see the next one.
Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastery in this play here absolutely.
What that rest face? Yeah.
On my whistle, on my whistle.
We'll do our best.
Oh, here they come again. Now I'm trying to like avoid getting it on.
With his genitals on display for all to see, and ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there.
Okay, I just missed it.
Himself in Harris's face. Security's on it, and the bucket has been knocked over. I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television. And out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
Final poses. Ball boy cannot be in the final pose.
Oh my
They're on both sides of the
god.
bucket. I wouldn't like to call that. Tommy
Okay, I've had enough of that. Okay, let's just continue. Okay, so now we're probably back to the story, I'd imagine. Okay. What is this music? Time to spend another 200 days in the story. No, we don't know how many. Whoops. We don't know how many days we're going to be in the story. But apparently we're in lockdown.
Oh, thank God you're alive. It's Jenny, the floor manager. Are you okay?
The floor manager?
Alex, you need
Oh yeah, because I blacked out.
the broadcast screen. Just look at it. That's all we've been putting out since you went down. You have to fix it now. Look left, Alex, out the window. See? They're all over it.
What is that? Are those the toys?
That many off. Hold down the big button until it's fully charged. Then release it to zap the little fuckers. Excellent, Alex. We're broadcasting again. They must have built up while you were napping. Usually it only takes a tap on the button to clear one. Look, there's a lone one climbing now. Zap it off before it starts to mess up the signal again. Great. That's the last of them for now. Right, we're about a minute out. Get the adverts loaded up. I've got to deal with my pet idiot. And Alex, keep your ears open. You'll hear them climbing up the tower. Don't let them build up.
We'll be going live to the National Nightly News. But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up later on.
This has no credibility, Jenny.
On Channel 1 at 7 o'clock.
No professionalism.
What's wrong with this picture? And
It's not a mess. Everything is where it should be. It's ramshackle and characterful, and I expect you to know the
They're
difference.
not in the studio? Oh, jeez.
Of course Megan's place looked lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
Decided to take his chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than endure another romantic comedy.
Electric Fever Dream. starring Lawrence Blunderclatch as Helen.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
She's not talking to you.
Yes, I
Oh, this is like the actual lockdown.
My count is in.
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds. Break a leg, everyone.
Preferably a furry one.
It's the National Weather Report.
5, 4,
But now,
3.
it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson for the
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Snugglefuck. It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehugs toys woke up simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs were so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure
I forgot to change the people.
good and tight.
Armed with blunt weapons, the Mrs. Snugglehugs are only ankle height and therefore able to be kicked away easily by young.
You can be kicked away. Yeet.
They do, however, pose a particular risk to the elderly or those with pre-existing
The elderly.
like fatal bruise.
Fatal bruise syndrome.
Going stir crazy. With no signs of Mrs. Snugglehugs' batteries running out, and the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country...
Did Pete get locked into the studio instead of with his family? I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behaviour in homes across the country. And we're not talking about the model planes that occupy so much time in the Donaldson household.
With dating options limited, many house sharers, in particular students, are finding solace in co-tenants they'd previously rejected as unfuckable, indulging in an activity that has become known as snuggle-hugging.
Going it alone, popular crustacean Johnny Hamsleeves is back in the news today as his astonishing photograph that he linked himself shows exactly how he's been spending his lockdown.
It seems that when the lockdown was announced, Johnny's long-term partner, Tiffany Lamour, was busy in the capital.
Okay, no, we're not going to play the other one.
Show Chocolate Clit Bombs for its
Chocolate clit bombs?
Let's hope
What's chocolate clit bombs?
Lockdown alone seems to have made poor Johnny realise the empty pointlessness of the professional sportsman's existence. A life that, while no longer bringing great wealth, still
This game is amazing.
narcissistic wives and utter lack of social importance. Let's hope he doesn't run out of toilet paper for those tears.
the shape of things to come in their own version of lockdown for more than 45 years now. The descendants of doctors David Wong and Ingrid Svorsborgen Horgensvord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Many of the Svorsborgen Horgensbrood, as they've come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination. With a recent
I'm paying fucking Five Nights at Freddy's, man.
the most likely
BRB Norris turn.
electric shock.
Helvetica Svorsborgen Wongensford here with a little update from Dante's Taint. This year is going to be our biggest ever harvest and autumn's just 2 weeks away. Or at least that's what we think. There's no real day or night down here and all the clocks broke a long time ago. But if our calculations are right, we think that for you up there it is Wednesday the 4012th of January, or as you call it, Piss Mouth Day. Or possibly Boxing Day if we're
Oh shit, there was a sensor.
Happy Christmas! I hope you get all the presents you asked for left under the Piss Mouth tree. I'm hoping to complete my collection of rocks. See you in September. Helvetica out. See you in September.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
But as everyone knows, time moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why goldfish are so stupid.
That's right. And as anyone will tell you, the deeper the ball,
the thicker the goldfish.
There's no denying the logic of that.
Class war, a worrying turn today for the formerly rich as ever more punishing measures are announced, Alex.
With the country becoming ever more hostile to the previously wealthy, those who manage to skip the country must be very grateful.
I don't know what the first image is, but
We have it from several sources that rich runaways have actually begun to spontaneously lose their teeth one by one. Is it some sort of cosmic justice, or has masked vigilante Dental Dennis been up to his old tricks again?
And Advance speaks out. With the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world, Advance HQ released a curious statement this afternoon.
In the accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they have been listening, and that this should be taken as a response to how the people really feel.
We've certainly done our bit on this show to contribute to the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire, Jeremy, or we're all in trouble.
Let's play that statement. Let's play that statement.
Good evening. I know many of you feel lost right now. I know I do. Which has nothing to do with the waning support for the government, and I don't know why you keep saying that. We're doing loads, okay? We have scientists looking into the lifespan of lithium batteries. Good ones too. Not the red wine cures cancer kind. And no,
Red wine
I can't
cures
tell you
cancer.
when all this will be over. So just stop asking, will you? Let's stop focusing on us and what we're doing and start focusing on you. Because I have some questions for you, actually. Why don't you think the rules apply to you? Do you really think sunbathing is classed as exercise? And since when was hummus essential?
Hummus is essential.
Doesn't feel so good, does it? So yes, we've probably made some mistakes. But for now, let's not look at who did what or why. Let's put the full responsibility for this on you. Feel guilty. Feel afraid.
Yeah, feel guilty.
Feel anxious.
Feel anxious. Feel afraid.
Each other if you have to.
Yeah, feel it.
Fight over sponges and then go home and stay there and think about what you've done. Just don't turn on us. That won't help anyone.
Welcome back.
That won't help anyone. Thank you.
Delectable stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be catching up with brave roving reporter Patrick Bannon, while I check in with two friends of the programme who find themselves stranded at opposite ends of the country.
Ice cream.
And
Ooh.
then, in part 3, there's going to be a quiz. Presumably because there's nothing more important going on that you might like to report on if you were, say, a news programme.
And in a moment, we'll both be asking Sophia Remington how such a trusted brand can have made such a terrible manufacturing mistake.
With what it describes here as help.
I just realized there's green and...
Psychic scientist.
Whoops.
Oh, I like her.
You don't. Why do you do that?
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
So I don't actually notice, but there's a green light underneath. Wait, go the fuck away! Where it's supposed to be the thing. Why are you there? Did you see that? Like how the thing popped up? Do you see that? Look! Lockdown special.
Tonight, how did we get here? Where are we going? And most importantly, who's to blame?
Joining us from her ranch in Arlingsfield, Milkirky is the CEO of Remington's Fist, internationally respected business Bengali, Sophia Remington.
Stracciatella?
Thanks for having me, Megan. I'm
Nice.
a huge fan of your work.
And from a crystal healing laboratory, what I assume is a garage in Upper Lowington, inexplicably renowned psychic scientist.
What is happening there?
Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Sorry, us?
Myself and the eminent professors.
Is that what you call the voices in your head? Is that what you call the
Voicing to
voices in your
attract
head?
dead scientists. I don't really know why.
The money?
They express themselves to me through ethereal algebra and quadratic prediction.
What?
No, it isn't.
I concur. Miss Remington, the entire Snugglehugs range will surely go down as the biggest public relations disaster in history, won't it?
Well, of course, that's one world record we would never have sought to claim.
What can you say at a time like this?
There is only one thing that can be said. I'm sorry. We're sorry. From everyone here at Remington's Fist, but especially the dedicated
Remington's Fist.
engineers at Reming Toys. We are deeply, deeply sorry. Who could have predicted that letting a child's toy learn how to love could have such unforeseen consequences?
Mary Shelley?
We see you, Sophia Remington. You are preening by a metal vessel.
Rimming toys.
You see neither land nor sky.
Is that supposed to be the future?
Only the past is concrete. I remember being a child in my grandpa's workshop when he made the first dancing hangman toy. He put it by my bed, and when I couldn't sleep, I'd wind it up and let it go, and I'd watch that happy little executioner just wiggle and wave his tiny noose and dance before my eyes. Grandpa sold thousands of them. On the quiet, obviously. And he used the money he made to found Rimming Toys, which is now just one small part of the global supermassive megacore that is Remington's Fist. Sadly, we lost Grandpappy along the way.
Rest in
He died in a
peace.
fire at the preschool tobacco factory.
The preschool tobacco factory.
Yes, I'm not entirely certain what your grandfather's offensive toys have to do with the current predicament.
The spirit of invention, Mr. Donaldson. The passion to create, to problem solve.
The preschool tobacco factory.
To tell you about a brand new product we're launching simultaneously around the world from midnight tonight.
We said science! Science! We hear its song on the breeze, its breath on the wind, its fast.
This dude looks so unimpressed.
Well, please, don't keep us in suspense any longer.
Won't be my feature she's making up next.
Remington's Fist is proud to present
Remington's
Snuggle
Fist.
Traps. Safety and security in these dangerous...
Snuggle traps, keeping you safe.
Snuggle Traps contains 8 devices, all guaranteed to stop a Mrs. Snugglehug in its tracks. That's enough for a small lawn or 4 window boxes. And you want to know the best thing? They're only $129.99 a box. Now that is affordable peace of mind.
We see you, Jeremy Donaldson.
Not now, honey, I'm mid-pitch. The best thing about Snuggle Traps is they're powered by next generation Flardinium batteries. So, however long the enemy lasts, these traps will outlast them.
We see you, Mr. Donaldson. You are screaming and yelling. You are screaming. Your friends are crying. Friends, they fear you. And then you're gone.
Oh my god, I just got chills. Did anyone else just get chills then?
I think I did.
I think it's more concerned. I think I'd be more concerned about these traps. Quickly, before we go to the break, these appear to be attractively repackaged landmines. Are they dangerous, say, to children?
Oh, hell yeah. These are not toys. Oh, hell yeah. But they're
They're explosive. More things that explode.
Thank you for joining us.
When we come back, we'll be taking a look at the situation across the country tonight.
Hey, don't go away. We'll be back after...
Hi, Bewitched Us All. Welcome back to the stream.
Was that all right?
Oh, yes, that was
I forgot to play my advert again.
She seems very nice, that young Miss Remington.
I think she'd make an interesting dinner guest.
Do you think so? I think I'd rather spend the evening shoving Delia's sacred crystals up my skeptical arse.
More people are definitely dying. Also, I'm not going to question why you said your butt is flat, but thank you. Oh, hello. Hello, Dave.
I've decided to come home. Listen, I'll call you back at the next break and we can talk about how I get me job back. Cheers, Alex. See you, mate.
You lost your job? Oh, okay.
We'll be listening.
I haven't played this advert yet, have I?
You wouldn't let your
No, that was the first segment.
down the river to uncertain ends.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time coming.
I don't remember if I played this advert or not. You know what? Next time, I'm going to eject it.
No, he's not stupid. I just don't want it getting back to him that it came from us. Hey, no, Jenny. You're not backing out on me now.
The self you sleep with, I'm struggling with.
It was a good day for me.
Dave, it's Alan James.
How old he is? 40? 17? Yeah. Okay, coming back. In 5, 4.
Alan James is back.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Roos. Now it's time to take a trip around the country to hear how the lockdown might impact the nation from some friendly faces. Joining me are respected academic Katie Brightman and author of Alan James' Alan James. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Megan.
Thanks,
It's a
Megan.
pleasure. Thanks for
It
having
really
me.
is a pleasure, Katie. I enjoyed our little heated encounter.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding up okay. The lockdown directive was so sudden that, like many people, I haven't been able to get home.
Oh no, what happened?
I was staying at a hotel after an international policy convention, and we had a particularly heavy night out. You know what economists are like.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine, I've been here ever since.
Alan James does not look very good.
People much worse off than
The real question, yeah?
My tour has been cancelled indefinitely.
Did they say buy the toilet paper? They did mention something about toilet paper earlier.
Oh, Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah. People are being quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise we've already spent it filling the beach house with beef.
The crisis claims yet another victim.
So, this is just a reminder that my book, Alan James is Right, is now available in paperback.
Unbelievable.
What was that?
Unbelievable. You're unbelievable. You.
So, Katie, how do you think this might affect the economy? Should we be worried?
I remember.
Dramatic, but this could be catastrophic. Unemployment has skyrocketed, and frankly, it will be a miracle if a lot of businesses can survive this.
There you go, scaremongering again, spreading this latest liberal hoax. That's what they want.
They want us quiet.
They want us compliant. And they want us inside.
A hoax? How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
Okay, but they're deaf. Remember, they're in lockdown because of these toys.
People die every year from regular toys. That's a lot of people. And this is no different. You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
He makes an excellent and persuasive point, Katie.
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press are the enemy of truth.
She's agreeing with you, Alan, you absolute shit.
I must be wrong.
Alan, are you now recanting your statement that these toys aren't dangerous?
People are saying they're just like normal toys.
Maybe,
That
yeah.
simply isn't true.
The toys have COVID. I don't know, man.
Lies.
Katie, how do you respond to Alan's claims that Mr. Snugglehugs might be dangerous after all?
I guess I'm agreeing with him.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate your support. A lot of folks are saying this Mrs. Snugglehug situation will all blow over, but it won't.
I so badly want to put a sandwich on the screen.
Exactly.
So badly want to put a sandwich on the screen.
We need huge financial support to protect our
They're
workers.
like, Uncle, you can't put them in this.
We need to support the vulnerable, and we need
To repent. Exactly right, Katie. We brought it on ourselves with all our liberal indulgences like art, faith, and healthcare. We need to act now and begin sacrificing our firstborns, or to push a beloved family pet.
Absolutely, Alan. If we can all
I
successfully
put the sandwich on the screen for like a second.
community and perform the
Wonder if anybody saw it.
Hopefully we appease the great ancient. The great ancient. Katie, could it be any worse? Katie, could
Luckily,
it be
over the
any
past few
worse?
years under Advance, they've invested heavily into health, so the system can actually bear the strain.
Is it lucky that the llama laws have unleashed
I did do it. I did do it, Craig.
so people can conceal the enemy within?
Will you just stop for 5 fucking seconds?
The Global Alliance of Fish People are amassing an army. Amassing an army to kidnap us.
That's you. That's what you sound like. That's you. That's what you sound like.
But I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do.
You do, Alan. You do sound like that.
And that's why no one wants to be your friend.
I've got loads of friends.
No, you haven't.
I don't think you do, Alan.
Yeah, stop lying, Alan. Yeah,
Not
stop
lying. You
Alan.
are.
Oh, good one.
Not lying. You are.
Oh, good one.
Well, I'm telling.
Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. Some real food for thought there.
Oh my
from two of the
God, this is
territory's
amazing.
leading minds. From two of the territory's leading minds. Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to be bringing us an up-to-the-minute report.
No sandwich, Jeremy. No sandwich for you.
Of the nation. Over to you, Jeremy.
Thank you for what I'm sure was a reasonable debate, which really contributed to national conversation. Next, out on the streets, someone who's always...
How much of a bet as soon as we go to the other person?
Patrick Bannon. Exactly that. Are you there, Patrick?
Oh shit.
Hello, Jeremy. Yes, hello. I'm here live. Apologies for the quality of the broadcast today. Couldn't find any cameramen or women brave enough to come and join me, so I'm out here on my own. Come and join me.
Right, and can you tell us what it's like out there?
Yep, I can. It's as you can see behind me, the streets are currently completely deserted. So my question, Jeremy, is just how long? I mean, could there be danger lurking just around the corner, waiting to end the fledgling career of this young, promising journalist before his full potential is even realised? Will he die? Underappreciated.
Will he die?
And frankly, if you ask me, very
Will he die?
I don't think there's any danger of that, Patrick. What's that on your jacket there?
That's actually a sponge. I've made
A sponge.
Made a snuggle-proof jacket.
Snuggle-proof jacket with sponges. I thought death was cured. Yeah, not death by toys apparently though.
In fact, showing the sort of resourcefulness that would make me an ideal candidate for, I don't know, for example, an anchor.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
They'd like.
From your point of view, Patrick, just how safe are our streets?
Not safe at all, Jeremy, not safe at all. I'd recommend people staying inside, following government advice and not putting themselves at any risk at all. Unless, of course, like me, it's for groundbreaking journalism reasons.
And just where are you, Patrick?
I'm in the street, on the street.
Which street?
Which street? I think I'm struggling to hear you, actually, Jeremy, there.
Which street?
He's on a green screen.
Which street am I on?
He's on a green screen.
Oh God. I'm just looking for a sign. There it is. I'm on Bannon Avenue.
Bannon Avenue? Bannon Avenue?
Yep.
Bannon Avenue.
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Yep, I'm on Bannon Avenue on the sign, it says there.
Like Patrick Bannon?
Oh yeah, that is that's strange, that's a weird sign. I don't know what's going on there.
Where are you really?
What's going on there? I'm on
Where
Bannon.
are you really?
I'm on Bannon. Alright, fine, I'm not on Bannon Avenue, I'm on... Alright, fine, I'm at home, to be honest. Alright, fine, well, I'm in my bathroom, technically, but, you know, I couldn't face it, to be honest, mate. It's
Not even a green screen.
terrible out there, I don't want to go outside. They're everywhere. I'm sorry for lying, they're everywhere.
We don't expect any less of you, Patrick. We don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
You hear that sound? You hear that sound?
I can, yes. I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door there. A tiny fist tapping on your door there.
Oh, fuck, Jeremy, shit, no! Oh, bollocks, Jeremy.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household implement.
Gendered household implement.
Roving reporters.
You're lying, aren't you? Oh, shit, fucking, listen to me, you bastards! If you're out there, you just... Piss off, you little fucking snuggle fuck! I'm too talented to die! I'm too talented to die! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Don't worry, Patrick. I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off. What do you see, Patrick? What do you see, Patrick?
What is happening?
Thank you, Patrick, for that report.
Bye, Patrick.
More importantly, management. Just where you belong. It's time for another break, but when we come back, we'll be hoping to take your mind off the world for a little while, and who knows, maybe even bring you a few smiles. Join us after this. You're damn right. Yeah, I had them delivered. Yes, to Bannon Avenue.
Oh my goodness. What? Whack it on the head.
With Neil Appeal, as the astronaut once said to me, I had a mission. Sometimes you're the alien, and sometimes you're the cow.
Look at the sun.
Hey,
no, I'm not. I'm not going to.
Oh dear God. They're in the room with me.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
I'm playing whack-a-mole now as well.
Huh? No. Oh. 5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National Nightly. Well, welcome back anyway.
They're in the room with me, Taryn.
It isn't easy, so finally tonight, we have something a bit different for you. Even though some people feel it's not our job to entertain the public with absolute nonsense, other, more important people overruled those people. So it's time to find out who will National Nightly win. And who will National Nightly lose. And who will National Nightly lose. So, how do we play? Well, He knows all about
I am scoping him.
It's Tommy Harris.
Shit.
Hello, Tommy.
All right, Johnny. It's good to see ya. Johnny.
And how are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean lockdown?
The enforced isolation of everyone in the country.
Oh!
Yeah, I think I heard about that actually. Yeah, I think I heard.
You're in bed, Tommy.
She's turned something off the plug, Alex.
Tommy?
Yeah.
Of course, that's my fault. So, why don't you tell us how the game is played?
Well, it's pretty simple, Jeremy, you sausage. I'm going to ask contestants from around the territory 3 questions about...
I have so much to manage now, all at once.
And those people are going to get a chance to win a very special prize.
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Jeremy.
Oh.
Jeremy. Thank you. This.
Is that... What is that?
It's my athletic support, Jeremy.
Oh.
But I've signed it, so...
Oh, well then, what a fantastic prize.
Have we got anybody waiting to win this once-in-a-lifetime prize, Jimmy?
I believe we have Angie on the line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
I've never been so excited, Jeremy. And can I just say, I love you. Both of you.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
Oh, Angie, I love you. In a way. Tell us about yourself, Angie. Tell us about yourself.
What can I say? My name is Angie. Always has been. I'm a human woman, and my dental hygiene
I'm a human woman.
is acceptable.
Brilliant! Right, well, shall we get this shambles on the way?
Absolutely, John. Can I get 30 seconds on the clock, please? Can I get 30 seconds on the clock?
We haven't got a clock.
Yeah, I did ask for a
We
clock.
haven't got a clock.
So,
Well, why don't you start, and I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
I love it. All right, here we go. Time starts. Now. Question 1. When is my birthday?
The 13th of August at 7:19 a.m.
That is absolutely correct. Question 2. What? I said, what is my favourite colour?
Crushed praline 4.
Correct.
Oh shit, I turned the power off!
What is my star sign?
That's a trick question. You were born outside of the human understanding of the cosmos.
I accidentally turned the power off trying to...
Stop the clock.
Wow, that really was tough to watch. How did you do, Tommy?
Well, Angie, my love, you got every single
I turned off the power.
right, which of course means you lose and win absolutely nothing.
Oh shit, shit.
Bye. Do we have another contestant on the line at Jelly Bean?
We do indeed. We should have Sonia Artleach. Are you there, Sonia?
Of course I am, Jamie, darling.
Thank you for being here, Sonia. Thank you for being here,
Oh, Tommy! Mwah.
Peach throwing? Yeah, quite literally.
Is it that obvious? What gave it away? Was it the glamour or poise?
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
Oh, there's nothing on 3. Whoops.
Oh, well, if you must play this game.
There's nothing on 3. Nothing
A
is...
theatrical agent. I represent the likes of Rudy Beefman, Samuel Coffee Cup, and Jodie Carpetburn, amongst others.
And how's the lockdown affected you, Sonia?
Well, they may have closed the theatres, shut the studios, and boarded the cinemas,
Oh.
but they won't.
It hit the censor button! Wait, hit the censor button!
Are you managing without any work?
Due to a savvy clause in all of my artist contracts, I am able to claim my 50%
What do you even do on the
from their
side?
unemployment benefit.
Wow, that certainly is sharp.
Standard stuff, standard stuff.
And can I ask, where are you speaking to us from?
Well, I work from home, you know, to keep costs down.
And who's this?
Oh, well, you know, when they gave the order, I was actually mid-meeting with a client, so we've been isolated together.
No fucking way!
What the fucking fuck?
Is that Tommy Harris? I'm a huge fan. Can I just tell you how bloody brilliant you are?
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
We've got time, we've got time.
Well, if it's not too bold, I think I am in love with you, Mr. Harris.
No, it's too bold. That's right, don't worry.
I'd love to show you some of my stuff. I've been working on some new shit.
Well, at least you're already aware.
During lockdown, we've been workshopping some of Jeff's ideas for much younger children.
Dude, this is so hard to like orientate.
Children, do they?
Trying to like figure out which scene I need to switch
I've
to.
been developing some shows for younger children.
Well, we'd love to see it, wouldn't we, Gerbil? We'd love to
Absolutely dying to.
Right, so, what do kids love?
Timely child support payments from their absent fathers.
Shallow and overproduced musical numbers.
That's right. Animals! So, I'm trying to address the things that kids need to know, but through a medium that they'll understand.
I pressed the phone. I don't know what it does.
Yes, I think so, yes.
Jeff's one of my best clients, aren't you?
I am, yeah. So, the first one we've been working on is called The King of the Jungle's Mortgage Repayments. It's about a lion who's having problems with his interest rates.
I see. Does he have a broker?
He does, yes, he's a porcupine.
I wonder if I actually am ever gonna go home now.
Did you know that?
Well, your work is universal, darling. It speaks to people.
I'm going to say something to you, mate. I think you're onto something here.
Oh, the bear,
Oh, yes, right. This one is much better. So, this one tells the tale of Mr. Bear. Now, Mr. Bear is a very sad bear, because all of the other bears don't think that he'll amount to much, and they tell him that his plays are lazy and derivative.
I think you're onto something there.
Now, Mr. Bear is a tragic figure. Picture this. He's at his lowest ebb. The trees are closing in. He can't even...
Dude, my brain is like going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I can't even look at chat right now. Well, I'm trying, but like it's...
Change his life forever.
This is fucking gripping.
That's right. He meets a wise, old...
I'm censored too long, apparently.
Takes him under his wing and says, "No, Mr. Bear, don't be sad. You're not like all the other bears. You have this ambition and these dreams."
Such fucking dreams.
I think I love Jeff.
And what you need to do, Mr. Bear, says the octopus, probably doing an 8-armed gesture or something.
What you need to do to find happiness in this crazy
There is so much.
is you need to set yourself more realistic goals. It's called Mr. Bear Lowers His Expectations.
Wow. You really have taken yourself to new depths. And what do you want children to take away
New
from
depths,
this?
not new heights.
Take away from this. What?
I said a more realistic worldview.
Are you alright, Jamboree?
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
No, stop. How does it end? We need to know how it ends.
Well, all the animals learn a thing or two about inevitable mediocrity.
And Mr. Bear settles down near to his parents' cave.
I thought there was only one in here.
Make his band happen, and he goes into bear telemarketing.
Becomes a bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end. We end on a big musical number. Oh, there's dancing. It's very repetitive, so it's catchy but not too challenging.
There's more than one.
If you like, I could go and get my boombox.
Yeah, I might be able to... Hang on, can we get Angie back?
Why not? The more the merrier, as they say at orgies.
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I? Coming up in a moment, it's the
What is going on?
Lie or wanted.
What just happened?
I can only apologise in advance what we're all about to...
What just happened?
You turn this shitting thing up.
Well, there's all sorts of creatures down on Dangly Doodle Farm. Like wise old Mr. Octopus with way too many arms. There's Mr. Pig and Mr. Cat. They're always in good mood. But that's cause they don't know they'll soon be sliced up into food. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to turn into despair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your dreams go to die. Mr. Raccoon wants to go to the moon. He'll end up as a bus driver Mr. Porcupine thinks he'll read the news at 9. He'll end up as a janitor who stinks of turpentine. Mr. Tiny Mouse thought he'd own a massive house, ended up in a bedsit where he can't control the louse. Mr. Horse thought he'd go into professional sports, now he's an alcoholic and he's on his 3rd divorce. Mr. Bear, what's that over there?
I don't know if what I'm doing is right, but I wasn't listening when this little section came on.
What's that over there? That's where your hopes go to die. Lower your expectations. Maybe you could get a job in telecommunications. No matter how you try, you'll never reach the League of Nations. The best you'll get is middle rank in trading operations. So lower your expectations. You'll never win an Oscar, so there's no congratulations. The future that is coming will not
Got no idea what's happening.
specifications, and no amount of visualizations will save you from your own deterioration. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's a tramp who thought he'd be a multi-millionaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where self-esteem goes to die. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the disappointment that is waiting everywhere. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your schemes go to die. That's where your dreams go to die. That's where dreams go to die.
What is happening on camera 1?
Amen, Mr. Bear. Amen, Mr. Bear.
Oh, the thing's back.
Say goodnight. There's just time for tonight's parable. For it did
Tonight's parable.
On the road, there was a wise man and a foolish man and a weird man. And there did come upon them from the local village a truth seeker named Unlikely Brian. And he did come to them with alms and someone else's arms and a question. "Oh, wise and weird and foolish man," he said, whilst dancing the traditional jig of inquiry common in those lands at those times. "How, grant thou, can the many weights and measures of life be balanced?" And the wise man did say, "There are no riches greater than family." And the foolish man did say he heard a good tip for the camel race and that it was a sure thing. And the weird man did say that 2 ears was just the right number, because there was no good place to put a third that wouldn't be aesthetically upsetting. Although he did see the use for a second anus. And Unlikely Brian did fall into wonder
That sun hasn't moved.
at their answers, although he was also wondering if either the foolish man or the weird man had any actual value in this sort of professional consultative environment. For what he did not know was that the profound man and the practical man were both on annual leave that week, and the foolish man and the weird man were all that the agency had available. But what Unlikely Brian did not reveal was that he was asking for his friend Alex, who had enraged their spouse over a
That's me. I'm Alex. Sorry, hold on. What? That's me. That's me. I'm Alex. What? Why am I on the news?
And thus did Alex's family become like our Lord, when he discovered a turd in his... Forced to ask Nebuchadnezzar to leave. Well, that's all we have time for tonight.
Sorry, what?
I'm Archangel Megan Wolf. Have a hateful night. Have a hateful night. Are we done? Oh my God. I thought I was going to piss myself halfway through that. No, I'm joking.
It's me.
Right, babe, I've got to go and get my bits done.
That's me.
I'm seeing that guy tonight again, aren't I? Well, at the end of the day...
Why would they talk about me?
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, come on then, you lot, out my house. And you, Alex. All right? I don't want you here when I'm on my date. I'm on a promise. Alex. Wake up!
Alex,
wake up!
Wake up! Wake up, Alex! Alex! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
What just happened? What just happened? I got an E on my second sequence. All offensive words were censored. Interference free shot, there was no interference. Exceedingly poor edits. I don't fucking care about the edits. Sloppily timed commercial breaks. Yeah, no, the commercial breaks got to me because I completely forgot about it. Yeah, apparently I was dreaming all of that. Okay, but I wanna... I want to go back and watch this section because okay, because this section had me talking about, or they were talking about me.
Amen, Mr. Bear. Amen. And before we say goodnight, there's just time for...
Just so that I can watch this without like having all the bears try and mess me up.
Man and a foolish man and a weird man. And there did come upon them from the local village a truth seeker named Unlikely Brian. And he did come to them with alms and someone else's arms and a question. A wise and weird and foolish man, he said, whilst dancing the traditional jig of inquiry common in those lands at those times. How, grant thou, can the many weights and measures of life be balanced? And the wise man did say, there are no riches greater than family. And the foolish man did say he'd heard a good tip for the camel race and that it was a sure thing. And the weird man did say that 2 ears was just the right number, because there was no good place to put a third that wouldn't be aesthetically upsetting. Although he did see the use for a second anus. And Unlikely Brian did fall into wonder and befuddlement at their answers. So although he was also wondering if either the foolish man or the weird man had any actual value in this sort of professional consultative environment, for what he did not know was that the profound man and the practical man were both on annual leave that week. And the foolish man and the weird man were all that the agency had available. But what Unlikely Brian did not reveal was that he was asking for his friend Alex, who had enraged their spouse over a passport, treated their son Charlie like he was still a little baby, and was too miserly to even pay for their daughter's holiday.
I'm assuming that this was because I was dreaming.
Family become like our Lord when he discovered a turd in his cradle and was forced to ask Nebuchadnezzar to leave.
Nebuchadnezzar. How did it? What?
I'm Archangel Michael.
Okay. We go another. We go one more, I think. Maybe one more. We'll see what's happening. Okay, we're actually back to days now. Taryn, you'll be happy. It's the next day. So that was all a dream. Oh, I'm in the hospital. We're not actually playing the game. We're playing the game. The rhythmic beeping of the heart monitor brings you slowly back to consciousness. Opening your eyes, you're greeted by a semicircle of concerned faces. Your family by your side, a reassuringly familiar sight in the new surroundings. You blink a few times to clear the sleep from your eyes and bring everyone into focus. Looking up, Sam's face is a mixture of concern and frustration. Things haven't been great between you two lately, and Chris hasn't been helping things. Looming over Sam's shoulder with a sour expression, it's clear there's still no love lost between the two of you. While Sam is clearly worried about you, the family's scowl is obvious on both their faces. You reach out a hand to Sam. Thanks for coming, honey. I can't believe I've just woken up to the gruesome twosome. I can't believe I've just woken up to the gruesome twosome. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe in another playthrough we'll pick that one. The worry for you wins out Sam and takes your hand, before leaning in to kiss your forehead. Script writing on point, yeah, true. Of course, sweetheart, I could never have been anywhere else. For the first time in a while, you both genuinely smile at each other before you look at the rest of your family. Susie is standing next to Sam, less worried now that you're awake and smiling. Oh. What did Chris tell Susie? You can see Sam's worry on your daughter's face, but it quickly turns to a frown when she notices you looking at her. I'm glad you're okay. Who said that? At the moment, more than instead of grudging acknowledge that despite your recent differences, she's... Okay, so she said that. Thanks for coming. You're going back playfully? Yeah, thanks is all you can manage, sighing. No. Thanks for coming. Susie can't help but to smile back at you, rolling her eyes good-naturedly. It's great to have her here. Charlie catches your eyes. He fidgets with the edge of the blanket. Sorry. Yeah. The prompt is, you cock your head and look at him, one eyebrow raised questioningly, but I didn't see you. I saw your cock. I'm like, what? You saw it too? I'm glad it wasn't just me. Oh my god. As soon as you turn to look at him, you see Charlie tense up, his concern clear on his face. So, you're definitely good, right? He finally asked. Away. Of course I am, buddy. There's nothing to worry about. I'll be fine. No, don't tell him to leave the bank alone. Just, yeah. Charlie looks at you and grins, one of those infectious smiles that spreads around the room. It's always good to have him in your corner. Your smile fades as you notice your mother staring listlessly out the window. Despite all your best efforts, she's not been doing all right. Yeah, she's got dementia. It's the signs are there. Your mother starts your call, clearly shocking her out of her reverie. She turns to you and smiles, and you're grateful to see the increasingly rare recognition in her eyes. Yes, dear, of course. How are you feeling? You smile warmly and nod, but before you can respond to Dr. Bastel there, ushers everyone out. She asks you, for what feels like the 100th time, how you're feeling. Surprisingly well, all things considered. Excellent. There's no sign of any real damage, just a bit of shock to the old system, pardon the pun. She smiles. Not that we recommend you do anything like that again, of course. After a couple of days rest at home, you should feel right as rain. So was that because I did the stuff with electricity too much, or was that the actual way it was supposed to go? Because I did press a lot of the buttons when the lightning was on it. A lot. But the broadcast would also just ended, so I don't know. I feel like it's probably what's meant to happen. But I don't know how many different endings this game has. Or like how many different sequences this game has. Oh, in the private room in care, the doctor gestures to your room, which you now notice looks rather expensive. It's all been paid for by Mr. Bozeman. He had the flowers and said not to worry and take the rest of the week off. He'll see you Monday, apparently. Seems like the least he could do. Okay, if we're going to go to another broadcast segment, I think I'm going to stop here. But if we're doing more stories, stuff like this, I'm fine to just keep going. Day 180, a burden to bear. Also, my current world status is starting to get rich. Woo! You come home from a particularly late shift to find the kitchen light still on, which isn't normally a good sign. Everyone's usually in bed by now. Softly opening the door, you find Sam at the table. Bills and papers are strewn in front of them, as well as what looks to be their second pack of biscuits. They give you a quick kiss as you take a seat next to them. Sam frowns and goes back to the bill they're holding. Hey, sweetheart, just looking at the numbers again. They look to the door to the pantry, now converted into your mother's bedroom. We've been doing our best, but I think Cassandra really needs a nurse to look after her now. Suddenly the bills are all you can see. Fortunately, with the money that's been coming in and what we've been able to save, we've got more than enough to keep going. With Susie home to help out, the nurse would only need to be part-time anyways. Sam smiles at you. I know things have been difficult and the daily care won't be cheap, but she's your mother. We have to really, don't we? Your mother hasn't been herself for a long while. Maybe it's time to consider the other option. Bro. What? 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 You gratefully smile back. Of course you'll pay for the extra care your mother needs. Of course. Current world sometimes splurging, so I spent a bit of money, but it's fine. The sort of Hey. Hi, Ryan the Terror. Welcome to the stream. Oh, there are ads on at the moment. There shouldn't be ads on at the moment. Oh, because you've just joined on, yeah. The sword of Damocles sheath, at least for the moment. You grab the papers and stuff them into a drawer. It's such a relief not to worry about it anymore. So he told Sam. I was literally just still awake, staring at the ceiling, thinking, how long will the money last? Well, I've still got a bunch of money left. As long as I don't go and spend it all. Ads are done. Nice, nice, nice. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. 232. Did you give your passport to the guy? No, I didn't. I didn't. You have caught me at a rather rough time because I am actually just about to end the stream. You did? Okay, don't spoil it because I kind of want to go back and do it at some point. See what ends up happening. Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying now before you joined, I was going to keep playing like if there was any little story segments, but if we went to another broadcast, I was going to stop for a little bit. So yeah, that is all that I'm going to be doing for now. You haven't even finished the game? Ah, well, I don't know how long this game is, so we are going to find out in the future. Oh my god, this is... Well, I don't want to turn you up. There we go. The irony of playing a game about broadcasting and now about to end the actual broadcast. I'm just quickly going to try and see if I can find somebody to do a quick raid over to. But if anybody in chat has got somebody that'd like to go and raid, go ahead and redeem the guide the raid option. Otherwise, I've got somebody I will be taking us to. So I'm going to give you guys about a minute before... My keyboard just disconnected. Wonderful. I'm going to give you guys about a minute just before we choose a raid and start wrapping up the stream. But I do appreciate every single one of you that have come to the stream today. And unfortunately having to witness whatever the hell this game is because, oh my god, this game is quite something. That is certain. I mean, we've gone from a flipping lockdown of whatever. The bears creep you out? Yeah, no, they were... something. Did you play the advert, the advert with the bear on like the first or second broadcast, whichever one it was? This game is wild. It really is. No, you didn't. I played the advert, and then I killed 8,000 people. Apparently, it's great. It's great. Apparently, me playing the advert, and you got an achievement, yeah. I know, right? I'm a murderer. Oh. Okay. Let's see, who can we give a stream over to? Is there anybody out there that I can... Who is this person? Let's find out. I'm just gonna mute this quickly. Playing League, playing Lethal Company. Okay, would you guys prefer to watch some League or some Lethal Company? Yeah, those are the options. I think I'm more than broadcast in front of you, but I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I just finished that the lockdown saga thing. You rather go to Lethal Company. Okay, cool. So I've got somebody here that I'm gonna go a raid over to then. So thank you very much for coming through today. And it was wonderful meeting you as well, Ryan the Terror. Been a pleasure having you here. I hope you'll be joining us again sometime in the future. You can follow me on Twitter if you'd like to keep up to date about my social media, as well as my Discord server, !Discord, or you can use the panels down below. And yeah, that is all from me. So I hope you guys have an awesome time. Go say hello over to Deadly Karma 1, and I'll see you guys around. Bye bye.